Hello and welcome back to Warframes Revisited. Today we're going to try and cover Vauban. Vauban's a bit of a weird Warframe to get a hold of. He pops up on alerts a bit like this, but instead of the Ember helmet, it'll be his parts. So it would be nice if one of his alerts popped up beforehand so we could do this properly, but they don't come up that often. But it'll pop up, it'll say Vauban chassis systems or helmet there. The rest of them is just in the marketplace. Warframe blueprints, and there he is. Or you will get it as a daily login reward, hence the reason we have 12 of the damn things. I should sell them. Now I think about it. Now I think it was update 8 he was added in. Or just before, I cannot remember. But he looks pretty cool. His abilities were really nice. Vortex used to pull everybody into it and everything around it. Now it doesn't affect players. The Bastile's good for defense. Bounce, I actually took that one out because I couldn't find a use for it. But Tesla, oh, that's got to be one of his more used abilities. He is pretty cool. We dropped a couple formers into him, 2 of them. We basically changed this one ability slot, which used to house bounce. We swapped that for a dash for stretch because, well, stretch just goes so well with him. And we polarized one of the slots for a D for the health and shields because that's a 14 normally. And if we put it in there, it basically halves the amount. With the V, you can either put continuity or intensify in. Both are really needed for him, as well as the streamline and the flow down here. They're kind of necessary. Stretch goes really well, especially with a Tesla. It'll go halfway across any map. So that is a really handy one to have in. Would love to get rid of one of his other abilities and put in Rush. Was it Rush? I can't remember. Because he does run really slow, which would leave that one open to drop armor into because, well, he takes a bit of a beating because he's only got 50 armor. And his shields aren't really that strong, his health's not really that strong. So even though he's a good Warframe, he does go down really, really easily. Okay, so in a dark sector defense with Dragi. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. This Vauban's first ability here is basically just lots of Tesla points. They don't cost that much to throw out. They do a nice bit of damage. Hang on, just clear the pod. See, they're not even coming out of the doorway there. It's just ending them. You've actually got them on the walkway, shooting them down here. And this is where it comes in pretty handy with the defense missions. The next ability is basically bounce and does exactly what it says it's going to do. It just bounces everything and everybody, and it just launches them. Doesn't seem to do any damage though, which is a bit of a shame. Whee! Goodbye. That can actually become a big problem on some of the defense missions. The derelict defense, it is really useful there. But it can do a lot of damage to anybody who gets near it, just because of how many people can end up sucked inside of it. It can also cause some serious game lag. There's nothing there. Oh, Oberon chassis. I must have already picked that up. My bad. I mean, it is just so much fun watching them all come for the pod and get sucked into that. And you can even top that off with, yeah, have some extra damage inside ball. And this wave I could just sit here and that's them all pretty much dead. No? You can survive? Yeah. Have a ball. Now nobody can move. Let's throw out some more balls. And obviously this would be with lots of people running around killing them at the same time. Whee! So he is really useful for defense missions. If you're going for a long defense, he is one of the better frames to bring with you. just because as abilities, especially that Bastille there, being able to pick them off the floor so they can't even get to the pod. I mean, literally off the floor. Problem is, if you're trying to go melee, you can't hit the things. So he is very useful to have. It's just max shields and max health is very low on him, so you do have to be really, really careful, because he can take a lot of damage pretty damn quickly. So we'll leave this off here for now. With one last bubble to suck them all in. Yeah. It's actually good for melee 2.0 actually, and I just figured that one out. Get them all into one place and then melee the hell out of them. Possibilities are endless. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.